All right, folks, good evening. Good evening, good evening. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm right here behind the old Marine Disco here off of Walking Street here in Pattaya, Thailand. Just walking around, seeing what I can get into. Have my motorbike taxi driver drop me off, so drink me a couple beers on this here Valentine's Day. There's a dude swimming under there. I don't know what he's doing. Trying to get some shells, I think. Must be on the other side. Yeah, so I'm basically just messing around. Finna go drink me a beer. But I said, yeah, let me come out. Just take a look at the water. You just gotta love that view. Just a beautiful, beautiful view. When that sun starts setting over Pattaya. There's some gentlemen down there, a couple of them. They'll welcome you. And just say happy Valentine's Day. You know what I decided to do? I just decided to go to Walking Street and reward myself on this Valentine's Day. You know, Filipina wife number 2, number 3 over there, the kids, they're doing good. They're doing good. The old lady went today, bought like 8 kilos of rice, filled up the rice bucket, bought 5 kilos of chicken. It's like motherfucking doomsday preppers over there. Holy moly. We might have to plug in the second refrigerator. We got 2 refrigerators, but the moment I left, they transferred everything into my beer refrigerator and unplugged the other one, which is good to save electricity. But now my beloved beer cooler, which basically it was only for drinks and ice. I said, look, I got 2 refrigerators. One is for my drinks. You know, and one's for the food, but the minute I left, they just threw everything into mine. So it's probably got bagaong, tuyo, and everything else in there. Anyhow, they're doing well. Happy Valentine's Day to you, Fatima. Happy Valentine's Day, Arshine, you beautiful ladies. But yeah, folks, I just, I said, you know what? I'm all alone over here, so to speak. Not all alone, but my ladies are in Angeles City. I'm here in Pattaya, and what can I do? Only thing I could do on Valentine's Day. I'm not gonna sit at home and be alone. It'd be a travesty. I said, you know what? I'm going to Walking Street. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Going to Walking Street. So that's where I'm at. I'm on station, basically sitting right underneath the Walking Street sign at this little place called, what the hell is it called? I did a video here before. I can't remember the name of it. I think it's Walking Corner. Anyhow, folks, had me one sing high, one beer sing. And when I rolled out, I don't plan anything. I don't script anything. I don't write scripts. I had no idea where I was gonna go. I just said, you know what, man, saddle up, roll out, wherever the wind blows you. And tonight the wind blew me to Walking Street. So I said, all right, let me get a beer here at the Walking Corner Bar. And just do a little people watching. And actually what I had in my mind and what I might do, because once I start drinking, plans just don't seem to materialize too often, is I'm gonna do a food tour. Just give you a look at all of the food that's available here on the street, on Walking Street, when the sun goes down. Folks, there's great food in the street. I've been watching this gentleman over there, and he's got beautiful ladies coming up there. getting everything from, I don't know, chicken, hot dogs. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna point the camera at that gentleman's direction. And you got a good backdrop with that big sign. What a cool sign, right? It says the old weed man, medical. 100% organic. Great marketing, but folks, I'll be honest with you about the weed situation. I just don't give a shit anymore, okay? Haven't given a shit for years. But can we drop the medical terminology, the terminology about it being medicine, you know, about it being medicine, about organic. You know what the word organic means in Latin? It's a medical term, right? But what it means, it means pertaining to life. The IC means pertaining to, which is a suffix there. It means pertaining to life. We just need to drop all these terms. I don't need to hear organic. I don't need to see the medical, the dispensary, my medicine. Just shut up about all that shit. Especially here in Thailand, it's legal. Everything's legal. So just call it weed. Take out the medical and the organic and just say the old weed man. There you go. I think of like the 70s in Woodstock and a hippie. And then I see that organic and medical and I'm like, shit. Anyhow, that's just one man's opinion. Because look, when I go buy a beer or I go get some Jack Daniels, I don't tell y'all, hey, I'm going to get my medicine. I'm not going to the dispensary. No, I'm going to a fucking liquor store. That's it. I'm going to the goddamn liquor store. So let's just change it to the weed store. Drop the medical terminology. There you go. Folks, drink one cold BSC, and it's time for another one. Now, they have a promotion, 5 bottles for $4.50, and basically you save about what, 30 peso, or shit, in Thailand, 30 baht. But Singhai, Heineken, San Mig Light, they're all 95 baht. And happy hour, it's just Leo and Chang. Wow, got a crew of beautiful ladies rolling through. I wasn't even paying attention. Looked up, saw nothing but beauty. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Happy Valentine's Day to myself. I don't know what I'm gonna call this video. Filipina wife wants flowers, caused me stress, so I went to Walking Street. Oh, what can I do? I know what I need to do right now. I got to get me another beer. Smoothies here, 80 baht. What do you want? Coconut, mango, apple, pineapple, orange. And folks, in Thailand, when you order a smoothie, you got to give them a minute because the smoothie is the fruit. Ain't no powder, no you know, shit like you get it in the States, folks. You order a coconut smoothie, they're chopping up a coconut. Don't get a big rush when you order a smoothie. You're getting authenticity. Yeah, folks, so, you know, I could point the camera at myself, but basically, I'm facing the same direction that you're facing. So you're looking through my lens, but basically it's through my eyes. You're seeing exactly what I'm seeing right here on this beautiful Valentine's Day. Ooh, I think the gentleman behind me is partaking of the ganja. Big old whiff of ganja just wafted by. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, a bad thing. I'm just making a statement, telling you what I smell, because you don't got smell-o-vision. Technology ain't there yet. But weed is in the air where I'm sitting. Like I said, it's perfectly legal here. Not promoting any type of illegal activity, because in the jurisdiction where I'm at, the venue, it's legal. 100% legal. If you go to Alabama, it's illegal. Yeah, so the sun just went down. You know what? Boom, there's the time on the screen. And Walking Street is beginning to come alive. Now, I haven't seen many ladies walking around with flowers. And again, I'm just making an observation. I'm not big into flowers. Filipino wife number 2 hit me up this morning, said everybody over there in Angeles City, everybody at the kids' school had flowers. She didn't have no flowers. You know what, folks? I'm not into flowers. You know why? And if you're a florist, hey, whatever. You got plenty of business. Flowers die. You know, it's like you want to give flowers at a funeral. It's like, you know, it's like the gentleman was selling actually very nice Jack Daniel's engraved flask in a wood box that has chess pieces, which doubles as a chessboard. It's basically a portable chessboard. You can put your liquor in there. It's actually pretty cool. I'm just, you know, I see these things every day, so I'm not in the market. And I think that I'm rocking this table so much, I better stop leaning on the table. It's probably been annoying the hell out of you. But you don't realize it till you go back. You go back and watch the video, and you're like, damn, I was rocking the table for 2 hours while I was trying to make a video. Hold on, folks, I gotta get. Hey, hop. A beer scene crap. Couple. Couple crap. Yeah, so anyhow, I'll stop rocking the table, and then I just realized maybe my damn hat was on the lens there. I don't know. I put my hat over the camera just to well, if it's, you know, it's during the day, it keeps the sunshine off of it, keeps it cooler, but at night just keeps from drawing attention to the camera, and also, you know, any snatchers want to run by, they're not paying attention. So if my hat was in the way for the first 20 minutes, shit happens. Just deal with it. You know, leave your frustration down in the comments. Do whatever you got to do. You got a crew rolling strong right there. Oh yeah, that's good cold beer. Good cold beer. Yeah, but anyhow, back to the flowers. I'm just not into the flowers. It's, you know, it's money just quickly down the tubes. So 95 baht on a small bottle of Sing Hai. But folks, that's reasonable because this is like prime real estate in the world. This bar is basically underneath the world famous Walking Street, the Walking Street sign. So 95 baht for a beer to sit here. I'm not complaining. Now look, I mean, I'm sitting here talking about flowers and flowers show up. Wow. She's not even coming up to me because I ain't got no ladies with me right now. Well, flowers are beautiful, but I like to observe them on the vine. You keep them on the vine. And again, if you're in the floral business, hey, I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't give flowers on Valentine's Day. So I told the old lady, I said, look, I said, get a pizza from Paisanos or something. Y'all eat some pizza. You know, enjoy yourself. Get some pizza and ice cream tonight. She said, nah, pizza's too expensive. I said, well, how much you think flowers cost? You want me to buy flowers that you're gonna walk around with for an hour? And then you're gonna put them in the kitchen, they're gonna quickly die? Just go get a pizza. She said that was too expensive. All right, well, what can I do? And she basically stressed me out to the point I had to come to Walking Street. I'm telling you folks, when I tell y'all I'm under stress over here in Southeast Asia, that's no joke. folks, I don't come to Walker Street very often. Whether I'm here or the Walker Street in Angeles City, I don't go to Walker Street very often. When I first moved to Thailand over a decade ago, I was down here on Walker Street every night initially, tearing it up. I'd be up in Lucifer every night, Soy 6. I put my time in. And believe it or not, it gets redundant. Even going into go-go bars and looking at girls all night, it gets redundant. It gets boring, it gets old. But you gotta get it out of your system. It took me a few years to get it out of my system. And now, I go to Walker Street periodically just to see the changes, or if somebody comes to town. But if you love people watching, you love to watch people, either Walking Street here or Angeles City, the best people watching spot in the world. Yeah, look, Jesse J on the box. One of our trips here, whenever that song came out, me and the J-Dog, Pablo Escobar, were on a trip here to Pattaya. And man, we wore that song out. Every bar wore that song out. And here you go, I don't know, a decade later, you still hear Jesse J when you go up in these bars. Very nostalgic song for me. It is. It's all about the price tag. You wanna understand bar girls? You play this song, it's all about the price tag. Just change the words around a little bit, then you'll understand. The girl in the orange pants, my old man would call her a low rider. He'd take one look at her and he'd say, hey, that's a low rider right there. Just thought I'd bring that to your attention. Sorry, crap. It's all about the money, money, money. Give me all your money, money, money. That's the true words to the song. Sang by Thai and Filipina girls, bar girls. So, there's a lot of weed stores here around Pattaya. They're everywhere. And most of them, you don't see many customers. It's like, there's just so many weed shops and the customers aren't, I mean, there's plenty of people here. But every weed shop I go by, they'd be lucky to have one customer in there. You know, my friend said everybody thought they were going to get rich overnight. That's why the minute it got legalized, everybody went out and opened up a weed shop, and it just didn't materialize. I mean, anytime you take away the mystique and the danger and the excitement and the thrill of doing something you're not supposed to do, well, for a lot of people, it's going to lose its luster. And I'm not saying that's why business is down, but that's one factor. I mean, just look at the speakeasies. When the speakeasies were in full swing back in the 20s, what an era. And then when they legalized alcohol again, people still partying, but it wasn't the same. So anyhow, just observation. I don't see a whole lot of people in these weed shops. Just onesies and twosies, if that. Sitting here watching that dude over there, that little barbecue grill. It's actually making me hungry. I don't know if I'm going to do the food walking tour. think my plan has already been deviated because I'm chilling with these beers, watching big booty girls walk by. I may just homestead this little bar stool for a while, my friends. And you can order food here. Cheeseburger, 280 baht. Spaghetti, 229. Thai food, looking at 150 baht. Got pet bed mamuang, basically cashew chicken. So again, reasonable prices for the location of this here spot. It's so funny, everybody coming back from a day at Kolarn. You know, at the end of the walking streets, Valley High Pier, and you can get on the ferry for 30 baht, get over to Kolarn in the morning, spend a day and come back, right? 30 baht each way. And Kolarn is beautiful. You know, the waters here in front of Pattaya, Jomtien, they're not exactly Bahamas type. They're okay, but they're not like the Bahamas. You go over to Kolarn, I mean, you're looking at Bahamas type water. So 30 baht gets you over there. But the point of the story is, everybody that comes back from Kolarn, especially my Russian friends, they are so damn sunburnt. You know, you see all these folks with very white, pale-looking skin getting on the boat in the morning, and then you go there at night, they're all coming back just burnt to a crisp. So there's a public service message. If you're going to Kolarn for the day, folks, you're gonna be in the sun all damn day, swimming in the water. It's hot here. It's like 90 degrees during the middle of the day. There's not a cloud in the sky. You're gonna get sunburned. So a good plan, you know, when you get on that boat, it's like a 30-minute ride over there, whatever it is, 30, 40 minutes. Put some damn suntan lotion on. If you're not going swimming, wear a damn long shirt. I see all these Russian chicks coming back, you know, wearing like tank tops and what have you. They're just burnt. It'll be miserable for the next week. And all them people selling hats out there near the pier, if you don't got a hat, stop and buy a hat from them, because you need a hat. Come on. Whole damn day at the beach over there. Or don't. Just go over there and get burnt. Let me know how that feels the next day for the rest of your vacation. Man, some beautiful ladies rolling through them blue jeans with a black top. I hope this FX3 is doing everything some justice. This FX3 is a wonderful camera. The lens is absolutely awesome. 35mm 1.4 G master. It is awesome, especially at nighttime, and that's what I wanted. I wanted something that would perform in low light, and I got it. You get an FX3 with a 35mm 1.4 or a 50 1.2. My goodness, they basically see in the dark. They're just stellar. Spent 2 days shooting with this camera. Never overheated out in that hot sun over there at Barapa Bike Week. Never. Not even the first hint of overheating. Nothing like that. Knock on wood. And the way I use this camera, I keep it on non-stop. Once I step out the film, the camera stays on, the wireless mics stay on. A couple hours later, I swap out the battery and go right back on. It don't get a break. If I'm out for 3 hours, it's on 3 hours. 5 hours, it's on the whole time. I don't really like the power switch. It's not very ergonomic, so I just leave the camera on. Like, you know what? You got to go to work. Just leave it on, carry a power bank, and I just let it roll. And so far, it has been an absolute champion. The old weed man, that cracks me up. It's still weird, folks, being here in a place where, I mean, right up until they legalized it, you did not want to get caught. Well, you don't want to get caught with any illegal drug anywhere in Southeast Asia. But until it was legalized, even weed. And so to see it like this is strange to me. I still don't, it's not my scene. I got nothing to do with that scene. It is legal, but I don't have anything to do with it. And I'd be scared to, because for so long, it's just, you didn't want to get caught with it here. Now, vape, e-cigarettes, and shisha, still illegal. Kind of crazy, right? You can go over there and smoke weed, no problem. But if a cop catches you with a vape or an e-cigarette or smoking a shisha pipe, you could go to jail. I know it's crazy, but hey, it's the law is the law. I don't make the law. I'm just telling you what the law is. So there's been some issues with e-cigarettes and vapes and stuff like that. But folks, it's just like this. Wherever you go to visit, you don't have to like the local customs or the local laws, and you don't even have to respect them. Everybody says, oh, you got to respect the culture wherever you go in the world. Respect is not the word I use. The better word is you need to understand it, recognize it, and know how to navigate it wherever you go, so you don't get yourself in trouble in whatever country that you're in. So here, weed's legal. All that vape, e-cigarettes, and all that shit, it's illegal. So guess what? Don't walk up and down the street doing that vape shit, or you run a risk of getting in trouble with the popo. There you go. You want to smoke weed? Okay, come here to Thailand. It's legal. But leave your shisha pipe and all that other shit at home. Pretty simple, right? Like I said, you don't gotta like it, but you gotta understand it, recognize it, and know how to navigate it. There you go. Little CCR on the box. Hail to the chief. Folks, ever since I first came to Thailand, and ain't nothing changed, you always hear CCR. These little bars, if they got a Thai band, they're playing CCR. They're playing a lot of CCR. If they don't play a lot of CCR, in my opinion, they're a Filipino band. I know that's crazy, but like, I don't even get it. I mean, I know, but if you walk into a bar and you're not sure if the band is Thai or Filipino, it's pretty easy. Just ask them to play a Thai song. If they look at you like you're crazy, well, they're a Filipino band. They don't speak Thai. But in my experience, all the Thai bands, they know a lot of CCR, and you hear it a lot in these little bars. I love it. How much should we give? More, more, more. That's what the U.S. government wants you to give. More, more, more. It ain't me. Folks, these beers are so cold and they're going down so smooth. I don't think y'all gonna get the food tour tonight. Only food you're gonna get to look at is that dude in the distance over there. Dispatch my waitress over there and get me a couple of them barbecue sticks. Fatima, I know you and Arshine are looking over there to see if they got any red hot dogs. Maybe they got delicious hot dogs. They ain't got them cheap ass hot dogs from over there. The old weed man. I'm gonna laugh at that sign all night. How can you not? Wow, beautiful lady in a white dress over here. Strapless dress, getting on the motorbike. No flowers, no dude. All alone. rolling out, sitting side saddle. What can you do? And this girl walked by and she knows me and I know her. I can't remember where I know her from. Not from the bar or anything like that. I know her from somewhere. Whether she works in 7-Eleven, I can't remember. Wow, beautiful blonde older lady rolling strong down through here. My goodness. Man, she no spring chicken, but beautiful. My goodness. I would say she's Russian, but that's just an educated guess. Beautiful girl. Folks, she said, how do you know they're Russian, right? I don't know. She could be Ukrainian. But when you live in Pattaya, and you've lived here a long time, you live around a lot of Russians and a lot of Chinese tourists. You know, the Chinese tourists, they just pack the buses, stink up the place, come and go. They're transient. But the Russians, they're a combination of a lot of them staying here, long stay somehow, vacation. You got the Indian folk, but they're mostly just tourists coming and going. That's my experience throughout the years. But pretty much every day of my life for a decade, I hear Russian, Chinese, pretty heavily. Starting to see more buses around. By the end of this year, Thailand is going to be back into full swing with the Chinese tourists. So I'll mention it once again on this video. If you're thinking about taking a vacation to Thailand, you better come now. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the more you're going to deal with the hordes of Chinese tourists and their tour buses clogging up everything. And again, unless there's another scam like they pulled in 2020, scamdemic, whatever you want to call it, there'll never be another time in Thailand like this, because it will just go back to being packed with the Chinese being here. So I'd say you got maybe 3 months to get your butt on an airplane and get over here to Thailand and check it out before it starts evolving back to 2019, when you can't go nowhere and take a photo without 100 Chinese tourists holding their cell phones in the air blocking your view. There you go. And my friend has got a Chinese wife. Make sure she watches this portion of the video, man. You told me she gets pissed off every time I talk about Chinese tourists. But I tell you what, if she lived here in Pattaya or lived in Thailand, she would feel the pain. Anyhow, dang, I probably should have went with that deal right there. 5 bottles for $4.50. Saved myself. Because what's 95 baht times 5? Well, it would be 500, but you take away 25 because there's 5 on each, so it'd be 475. So you save 25 baht if you buy the 5 bottles up front. I should have done that. Taxi upset at an Indian gentleman taking his sweet time walking across the middle of the road. And he's honking again at somebody else. He must have a bad day. You know what, folks? I guess everybody has a bad day every now and then, right? That gentleman's displaying his frustration with an excess usage of the vehicle horn. My goodness, them gentlemen right there rolling strong. Rolling strong. My goodness, shout out to you gentlemen. Wow, 3 beautiful ladies over there. Coming up on the barbecue guy over there. Look at him. My goodness. What I can do. All right, so we'll change change the angle on the dangle a little bit. Ever seen the rain? Okay, so dealt with the first camera police asshole tonight. So what are you doing? So I'm making a fucking YouTube video. What's it to you? Oh, that's no good. I said, you see every fucking person here with a cell phone in their hand filming? Why don't you go talk to them? It's just I got a bigger and better fucking camera. I said, you know what, dude? Since you're such an asshole, I'll just leave. Make you feel better. And so I did. Little barbecue grill right here on the motorbike. Yeah, the life of a filmmaker. What can you do? Everybody wants to watch videos and films and movies, but they always complain when you're walking around with a camera. Assholes like that make me wish I would have bought the FX3, even bigger camera. I've shown you these on previous videos, but I think I was filming on the iPhone. This place called C-Zone. A little seafood spot. Right next door. It's called the Lobster Pot. Alright, $2.20 on the white sea prawn, $1.20 on the squid, $1.10 on the red snapper, $1.30 on the grouper, $70 on the sea bass, $1.60 on the rock lobster. Tiger prawns are $2.60. Beautiful seafood here. Look at these tiger prawns. Look at this. That looks absolutely delicious. Oh my goodness. And what he's doing is cooking them down in this pot. Let me see if I can get up here without disturbing his operation. This gentleman right here, just on a motorbike cart. But look at that. You'll be famous, my friend.
1 million views on YouTube.
Yes, sir. And a talakap.
100 gram 80 baht.
80 baht?
They start for 200 gram.
Smell coming off that is so delicious. Right here, got some Turkish ice cream going on. They actually put on a show when you order some ice cream from them. Hey, here you got some Valentine's Day stuff right here.